Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. This guys was my latest Fletcher gameplay. Guys, I really enjoyed the Fletcher. No matter how many new ships will come in the near future, Fletcher, for me, Zerra, it always be the one to go ship. Which ship do you have, the to-go ship? Let me know in a comment below. Now guys, this map, it's Tears of the Desert, or some other big YouTuber calls Tears of Cruisers. And why is that? Well, there's very few islands, and I would like to say the hard counter versus the destroyer are radar cruiser and CV. But if you do not have any of those, I do have enemy have Friesland and Sims, but both of them I can outspot. I already know whatever is gonna be at sea, I will spot. So my very important question: what ship type are the one who's gonna carry the whole entire game? Do you think in this replay? Come on guys, is it the cruiser? Is it the battleship? Or probably a destroyer? If you think Zerra must be, no, it's actually wrong. The one who's gonna carry the entire game, it's a combination of a teamwork between two types of ships, and you will see later. So guys, the reason I'm putting this video because I'm just a human. I do mistake, and I will make quite significant mistakes. Now, if you pay attention at A, it's clear open water. Our destroy is going for B, which is great. So my team are equal, shall I say, all over the place, all right? Jean Bart, it's on my rear, and there's another Jean Bart. There's two Jean Barts behind me. And what do you know? I spot the destroyer, the Sims. Over here I did actually my first mistake, very big mistake. I should never send those torpedoes. Now I really asked for some help, very unfortunately no one but the thing is guys, pay attention to the Miyoko. Miyoko, it's not a noob, or I don't know how to say, he knows how to aim, and he will hurt me real bad, but it's not quite there. Sims, on the other hand, is pushing like a madman. He's right now want to spot me. I cannot understand that, but man, now I open fire. The salvo was not even the same postcode. He is a better player than me, can't believe this. He hurt me like crazy. I did not hurt him back, and it just started, guys, because Miyoko, yeah, that's the Miyoko's shells. Darn. What kind of replay is this, Zerra? Well, thank you for asking, because once again guys, the main topic of this, it's I'm only human and I can do definitely big mistakes. And guys, we are going from bad to worse very darn soon. Once again, I only have two BB behind me. Mogami, it's between those rocks. Probably he can do some help. There's a crazy amount of force over here. There's a Miyoko, Sims, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemy ships all together, and we are at the best case 4. Very good aim for that blind firing that Miyoko. Very good. I can definitely see guys that he's know how to aim, and he hit me again. I was a little bit upset right now, saying, man, this dude is one heck of a good aimer inside the smoke. I have to move. Oh, North Carolina chew him up. One heck of a good salvo. And I said, man, if that dude who will be alive a little bit more second, he would probably kill me in my own smoke. So that was not good. Guys, I will do very soon a big paddling. You know, Jingle used to say that's a paddling. I will do one heck of a paddling. Guys, at A, our team collapsed. We lost already in just few seconds. Missouri and Mogami. You know, Mogami squeezed us all hell. I don't blame him. Seriously, guys. Over here, I don't know what the hell I did. I did a big damn mistake. I should turn, but I want to send those torps, and now I paid. Of some strange reason, I went and just look at this. Absolutely ridiculous. But thanks God that it is Sim's torpedo and not Fletcher's torps. So my health or 4,700 health pool. So I did too huge of mistake. I could actually have dodged that torpedo, and I'm so ridiculous. Okay, he hit one of that torps. 13,000 and cost flooding. I can definitely see the enemy at Alpha push hard, and they have overhand. The entire flank collapsed. Jevers, our destroyer, is pushing like a madman, because I cannot say a smart man. A little bit overextended, shall I say. Just look at his position. This flank, on the other hand, we don't know exactly where Sims is. Enemy Tirpitz killed our York, because that's the life of Mogami and York. They are only food pinata for tier 9 battleships. And I believe it's wrong, Wargaming. I believe that York and Mogami have no place in this meta. I'm seriously sure they are a support, but the only reason I can come up with why they are in a tier 9 matchmaking, and you with bad concealment, no shall I say heal, no nothing, you are a target for IWAS, for any tier 9 super heavy battleships with a lot of 16-inch guns. So yeah, now guys, let's focus the destroyer. Now so far I kind of screwed this one up. Those torpedo looks very good. I do believe that he did a paddling, you know, this Iowa. Yeah, of course, I chew him up. Even if it would have twice as much HP pool, there's 2 torpedo wall, and Fletcher's torpedo are, in my honest opinion, one of the best tier 9 torpedo in this game. Very hard hitting, very hard to dodge, and reasonable good range. Not the best range, but definitely hard hitting. So finally I can cap A. Not a whole lot, but the reason number 1 I would like to mention, our DD, the one who overextend. I remember that I just said that the British destroyer overextend. He got killed. Maybe it was the Sims or some combination. Now literally we are surrounded. If you pay attention to the mini map, guys, the enemy are pushing from A to B. There's the entire enemy fleet beside this Jean Bart, and additional battleship on my right, but it's definitely Jean Bart. Okay, over here we have upper hand. But guys, literally when I'm thinking right now, what is the chance we're gonna win this one? It's a very, very, very small, tiny one. Really, it's up to me as a torpedo boat, because I have so low HP I cannot gunfight anything, or battleship named Jean Bart. Yeah, that's the dude, the Jean Bart, which have to do significant damage, not to just the enemy Jean Bart, but the entire enemy fleet over there. Let me know in one comment below. Can I change the tide? Can you know that the tide, it's definitely not on our favor. We are 250 points behind. Thanks God that he went straight to that Jean Bart, but he's not dead, and I have no attention to open fire, because this is what happened. The entire enemy fleet on my right side. So Algeria took his 800 HP, what it was left, but it was, you know, the latest 2 torpedo drop was pretty darn good. So this is open water, guys. It's the best ideal to surprise and definitely send those torps. In Fletcher versus many other destroyers, you can create a 10 torpedo wall pretty big. You don't need to take all 10 torpedo to die from close to full HP to 0. They are extremely hard hitting. And guys, now what really happened is that even though we killed this battleship, we are all surrounded at sea. We don't know where the enemy DD are, and here I'm trying to spot. So my plan is very simple, to flank them somehow. I'm the one who's making the division, and this torpedo drop probably was not, it was just a maybe not, you know what I mean, nothing crazy. I have to disengage. Remember the okay, over there definitely it's a destroyer nearby, so we have literally a small chance. Now the thing is, my team kind of stick together at sea. There are quite a few firepower at sea, but on the other hand, what enemy is trying to do is to literally surround us from left and right. But there is one problem. The clock is ticking like crazy, so there's only 8 minutes and 46 seconds left, guys. I cannot stay and do nothing. That last torpedo drop was nothing, was really bad. And Algeria, it's coming here, and there's a, between me and him, there is an island. Do you think he will sail straight? That's the main question. And not just that, between my right there's Frederick the Grosse and Algeria also. So we don't know exactly what's going on, but if you pay attention right now, this is how I thought. The battleship are going for the middle, the Algeria also going for middle. I need to be more than 6 kilometers away. I'm very close, 5.9. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Only one torpedo hit caused flooding, and he did not pay attention to me, but I'd rather disengage instead open fire. Sure, I could open fire. It was so darn close to be spotted. It was actually my spotting range 5.8, so I was literally 5.9. And now just look at this torpedo drop. I just wish that you can see, guys. Bang! And very good. One of the best torpedo hit ever. This is a game changer. That last torpedo drop, I'll explain you why. It hit the Frederick the Great and killed the cruiser. Of course, I take a small risk here because there is a hydro and there's a German with a good secondary. So I am within secondary range. However, guys, I would like to say that we really need to kill this kill. We really need to change this to have a small chance to win. Now, I kind of screwed that one up. I'm talking about the shells went all over the place, but I have a pretty fast reload. Daka, 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 daka. Come on, Zerra. I don't want to come too close. You see, I could be in his hydro range. Because the thing is, guys, oh man, sorry about this. We don't know if he has hydro available or not, but that last drop, it was the most important drop that I ever done in the entire game, because that particular drop was a game changer, because now we are finally close to equal. Enemy Georgia has extremely low HP, he's too far, I cannot use it, but I have 119,000 damage, and right now the enemy still have a huge lead. They still have a huge lead, but on the other hand, I am very close to be. So my plan is very simple: to stop the clock. My plan is simple, and that is the key main role of a destroyer, not just to doing damage at the right time and going for cap, because cap, it's stopping the clock and gaining your points. So you know. The thing is, here's the deal, guys. If we're gonna lose one more ship, then we will come close to 800 points for the enemy, and then we are screwed. Then there's no way in hell. Now it's still 200 points behind, and the clock is ticking like a madman. We need at least one kill. There's the Sims. He did a great job, but even more great job did our Jean Bart, who's defending the sea with his own teeth. I'm talking about his everything. He put so much effort to do well, and he did a crazy good amount of experience, that Jean Bart on my right side. Helena also did a fantastic job. He did also trying to prevent the because without Helena the enemy sims might have been capped. And guys, once again, this is bad news for us, and it was even worse just 2 minutes ago. Nobody from the enemy team is trying to either push or defend B, and that it's crucial for the enemy. They were too far, they overextended, then they tried to flank our remaining force, because we were underdog. They had twice as many ships. The entire friendly team at A collapsed, and in middle also they collapsed. My plan, it's ridiculous simple right now. We are still almost 150 points behind, but as soon I'm get the hell out of here, guys, and I'm going for A. The enemy team, it's clock, because here's the deal, guys. Now we had a little luck that Algeria killed the enemy Georgia, but if it will be the other way around, then you know the enemy will have over 800 points, and we will still have probably 600. So this game could have such a huge impact, such a huge, shall I say, try to collaborate with your team, try to see where it's your best position. My best position was not open fire, I was on low HP. To remain alive, there was a huge impact, so I could cap B, cap A. I will cap A, yes, and even though I will not do a whole lot of damage, and probably it's kind of a board, but I think that defending a cap and not overextend what enemy did. They went from A to B and tried to go to C, and they were so far they was not even near B or A. So now this captain, the enemy captain, say Jolly team de Bourget. I don't know exactly what it was, a French word, but he was mad at his team that we should never have won this one. We should just have lose this game because we started so bad. But even though we start bad, guys, even though I did huge amount of mistake, I'm only human, I believe, guys, right now the enemy have no more ticking, no more clock. The clock, it's dead. Yeah. In just 7 seconds I will cap A. So guys, right now there's only 1 minute and 55 seconds, and Helena killed the Sims in the remaining 2 minutes, and with this one they literally seal the deal. It's GG. Well played. But guys, I never thought we're gonna win this one. I thought we're gonna lose this one pretty significant, because the whole flank collapsed at Alpha and Bravo. So yeah, there you have it. You don't necessarily have to be the biggest damage dealer. You have to know your position, especially if you're a destroyer. You have to know where you are by sometimes not open the fire. It's also important. You definitely saw that disengage and surprise that cruiser and the battleship without they knowing where they been hit and from where. So that was, I was surprising them, and that's the key of the victory, guys. Thanks guys for watching, and now in the next video I'll make the personal score.